love you, love you. I do need you, need you. I do love you, I do need you.
Yo, what is up, squad? We are back with another finesse kit video. And guys, I know what you guys are already thinking. Like, before you even clicked on this video, you guys are just like, really, Kodak? Really? Another OPBA video, bro? Why don't you just let this game die? Why don't you just let it die right away? Oh, we already hyped for One Piece Treasure, King of Pirates, and all these other One Piece games. Guys, take it easy, take it easy. The reason why I'm making this video is because I really think that it is something that you guys actually need to be informed on. You know, I think it's something that you guys would really find useful. You know, I really do think it's some useful information that you guys would, you know, appreciate me giving to you. So, actually yesterday, I managed to come in contact with an OPBA admin, and what happened was he decided, you know, hook me up and link me to your boy Jumbuu. Now you already know Jumbuu's kind of like under the radar right now. He's not really trying to talk to people because you already know a lot of people's already out, you know, like, you know, hating on the dude. A lot of people are actually trying to, you know, like, you know, just like, you know, giving a whole bunch of crap and everything for what happened with the whole OPBA situation. But I actually got to, you know, talk to him, straight to him, you know, me and him, you know, talking one-on-one, and he actually informed me on what OPBA 2 is gonna be about. You know, I actually have, you know, like the chat still open right here, and he gave me a lot of information that I found was very helpful. You know, did change, you know, kind of like why, it kind of helped you understand why he's doing what he's doing. So pretty much what happened was Jumbuu explained to me that OPBA One Piece Bizarre Adventures was made in a month, and they were not expecting it to blow up as much as it did. They kind of just like, you know, did a project just because why not. They kind of just threw it together, you know, as fast as they could, just to get it done over with, you know, just to give people something to play for a little bit, and, you know, let it, like, you know, die after, you know, 3 weeks or 4, and, you know, just go on to the next quick project. So OPBA actually ended up blowing up way more than they were expecting it to, and I guess they weren't exactly like, you know, satisfied with what they had, because they didn't want this game to be the representation of what they could do, you know, to all these players. You know what I mean? They didn't want this game to be a representation of their developing skills. They didn't want it to be like, oh, you know, this is what they're capable of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what they did and decided to do was they're just gonna make a whole new game, and it's gonna have a lot more content, but this will also mean it's gonna have more effort. You know, they're actually gonna put a lot of thought and time into this game, and they're actually gonna take time. They're actually gonna take time to make this game. It's actually gonna take more time than expected. So what they're planning to do is, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they're planning to just finish like the OPBA update or whatever, and just throw it out to you guys so you guys can play. Those of you who've been waiting on this update to come out, and they're gonna allow it to be a game that you just kind of play while you're waiting for OPBA 2 to come out. And OPBA 2 is gonna be a huge game, and it's gonna be like, you know, a whole new type of One Piece game. This is what they're telling me. They're planning to make it like a One Piece game that's never been seen before on Roblox, which is gonna be a One Piece game where it's gonna have like quests, a storyline. It's gonna have bigger islands. It's gonna have naval warfare. You know, you know, a big reference to that one video I made. Wink, wink. It's gonna have naval warfare. It's gonna have Devil Fruit Awakenings. Now, guys, Jumbuu said that he could not stress this enough. He really wants Devil Fruit Awakenings, bro. Like, he really wants this to be a thing. And he says actually it's basically gonna be like opening your second mind in Arcane Adventures. If any of you guys have ever played Arcane Adventures, because before it got like completely broken after a few updates that Roblox did, I guess they just broke all the scripts. Arcane Adventures was like a really big popular game. It did have a lot of players, and it was well deserved. And I remember, because this is back when I used to be in love with Arcane Adventures. I'd play this like all the time, 24/7. And this game was pretty much like, you got to pick your magic when you first started the game, And then when you reach level 100, you got to open up your quote-unquote second mind, and you would be able to get another magic, increasing your arsenal, giving you a bigger variety of things to use and pick from. And this made you a lot stronger because you were able to make more combinations, especially with different types of moves and different weapons and combinations between static effects too. So this is something very game changing in terms of PvP, because you know, people who were able to unlock their second magic allowed them to like have, you know, a lot out in their bag to pull from, you know what I'm saying, like in a fight. So what does this mean, bro? This could be like a really big deal in OBBA 2, all right? Because this could definitely increase the gap between players in terms of PvP, because somebody with, like, you know, awakened string whatever is definitely gonna be OP'er than someone with like freaking kilo or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I know kilo is in OPBA, but you know, they are actually expanding the devil fruit pool. So there's actually going to be more devil fruits in this sequel than they were in the original game. So this is also something that you definitely want to be looking out for. It's going to have a lot more devil fruits. It's going to have a lot more moves to pick from. And you know, awakening is going to be a really big deal, okay? And it's going to be like, everyone's going to be trying to awaken the devil fruits, because everyone's going to want to have like that advantage when it comes to PvP, when you're going for ranks, like, you know, whether you're going for Admiral, Fleet Admiral, Yonko, Supernova, all that stuff, bro, and joining all these tournaments, you're gonna want to have as much of an advantage as much as you can, because that's just how it works in PvP, guys. Like, if you're given a chance to make yourself stronger, you're going to take that chance and make your arsenal a lot bigger. You're gonna make your moveset a lot more diverse. Okay, it's gonna give you a chance to you know, pull more things out of nowhere to whack people in the face with, you know what I'm saying? It's like, jeez, bro. It's like, jeez, this is like, dang, bro. Dang, like, you gonna be fighting someone that's just gonna like pull out that awakening on you out of nowhere. You just be like, dang, I didn't expect this dude to have this. Like, this is gonna be a really big deal. Not only that, this is gonna be a new stat system. Now, he said he knows that people liked the old stat system where you'd pretty much just like do a specific thing or have a specific thing done to you, and you would just train that stat as much as you can until you reach like the max stat. Like, pretty much like, oh, you just sit there and get hit by people, and you'd raise your defense, which would level up or raise your HP. Well, he's decided that he's not doing that anymore, right? He's not doing that. He's actually going to have a stat system, which is going to be like, you get stat points as much as, like, you get stat points the more you level up, and you distribute those stat points yourself. This is like very similar to Final Stand, very similar to NRPG Beyond, very similar to Bloody Knights. This is something that he decided that he wants to do, and some people that I've told, because I have informed some of my friends or some of my Finesse game members about this update, and I wanted to get their opinion, because I wasn't sure how I felt about this at first, but like, some of them weren't too happy. They like the old stat system, but I decided that I kind of like this better, because it does force people to be different, so that everyone just having, you know, 500 in every stat. It's like, you're gonna have to decide and think about your fighting style and what you need and don't need to put your stat points into. All right, this is gonna make people more diverse. Everyone's gonna have different stats. No one's stats are gonna be the same. It's all gonna be based on how smart you are with distributing your stats, or distributing your stat points throughout all your stats. This is gonna be something that you're gonna have to think about. You can't just like show up macro and just call it a day. You're actually gonna have to be careful on what you decide to put your stat points into, because if you do it wrong when you go into PvP, someone who did it better than you did is gonna come in and take your cheeks. You know what I'm saying? It also, you know, it makes people more diverse. No, not everyone's the same. It's like, yeah, you actually gotta think about what you're doing, bro. You gotta think about what you're doing, and you gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, he also did speak of an actual crew system in game, which I'm also excited for, because you know I'm big on having crews in One Piece games. So I love it. Like I feel like it's such like it gives it the One Piece, the pirate feel. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to have that pirate feeling, because One Piece is like having crews is such a big thing. It's like having villages in Naruto games. And so pretty much One Piece Bizarre Adventures did have a somewhat of a crew system, but it wasn't like real. It's kind of just like you just like put in your crew ID for the group and it just gave you the icon, and that was about it. But I believe this crew system's also gonna, like, you know, you're gonna have different ships. So your ships are gonna have the flags of your crew, the Jolly Roger, and you're not gonna be, I'm not sure if damage or if like friendly fire is gonna be disabled, meaning you can't hit your crewmates at all. It's either that or it's gonna be reduced, meaning if you do hit your crewmates, it's not gonna be as strong as if you hit somebody in an opposing crew or an opposing faction, which is a good idea. I think having it that it's reduced instead of not hurting them at all does make it so that crews are forced to be more coordinated. You know, they should be able to work together a lot better. It does make it a lot more realistic too. But also, you gotta think about like all the people who don't feel like going through all that, and you know who will get annoyed. So it's kind of like you're gonna have to appeal to both sides either way. And I feel like having it that the damage is reduced is like a really good balance in between. So that's actually going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope this video was helpful and it did give you an idea on why Jumbuu and his team decided to do what they did. I hope it does, give you a little bit of like a peace of mind or an understanding of why they did what they decided to do and the way they went about it. So that's actually going to be all for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy it and haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit the notification bell if you haven't done so. Also, your boy's uploading dope videos like this all the time. You guys definitely want to stay tuned for those. I always do dope live streams, so I'm showing off new stuff, sneak peeks, and new games. So you guys definitely want to stay tuned for those. I will be doing a Bloody Night live stream real soon, sometime next week, where I will be showing off so many new content that has not been recorded or shown off yet, right before release. So you guys also want to be there for that, so you guys can be the first people who aren't testers to see all this awesome new content that will be in the game, the best Tokyo Ghoul game that will be out on Roblox. All right, so until next time, guys, we are out. Please don't throw your love away. Yeah. I'm nauseous, I'm dying. Can't find her someone.